Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Honor and I am attending Durham College as a student of the Pre-Health Science program. My goal after I complete this program is to become a paramedic. It's kind of a difficult task as the program I am currently enrolled in, being pre-health, is a very packed course. So there is loads of course content and sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get through it all. I'm sure many of the students in my program can back me up on this. Because I'm faced with the difficult task of achieving success, I'm just going to go through some of the tools that I actually use in order to aid my success in this course. So the first tool I want to introduce you guys to is DC Connect. DC Connect is an online platform for me to access all of my course material. I have access to announcements that teachers post right here, which they post daily. I can select any course that I'm enrolled in right here and check things such as content, grades. If I need to get a hold of them, I can use the communication bar right here. All my assessments are on here, so all my online assessments and my quizzes usually take place on DC Connect. So another tool that I like to use on DC Connect is the calendar. The calendar gives me access to all of my due dates and quiz dates. So any quizzes or tests that I have upcoming on here will show on the actual calendar. If a quiz is canceled, the calendar will also show that it is canceled. So it gives me a live update on all my school activity, which is very handy, especially when I'm trying to study or prepare for certain tests or quizzes. So another tool I want to introduce you guys to is DC Mail. DC Mail is pretty essential for student life as it is a direct link between the student and the teacher. The teachers can post messages to all students through DC Mail or direct messages to an individual student. DC Mail is also good for students who have questions on homework assignments. Homework assignments, they're not always easy and sometimes you need help, so messaging your teachers isn't always a bad idea, especially when you're having a really difficult time. Teachers are usually really good at responding pretty fast to any questions that a student may have. The library on the UIT campus that is shared between UIT and Durham is a place that I go to and visit almost on a daily basis. Sadly, I didn't discover this library until probably like week 3 of the semester, but it's now a place that I go to quite often. It has a large selection of reading material along with its soothing environment, and it's pretty much wrong for any student to ignore it. I like the fact that it has multiple floors that each have a different quiet zone. The first floor being a floor where students can talk and discuss work. The second floor being an area where students are usually a little bit quieter but can still kind of get away with a whisper. And then the third floor has like a no talking policy. So this means the room is absolutely silent. It's a really good place if students want to go and crack down on some work without having any distractions. Student Academic Learning Services, or SALS, is a program unique to Durham College. I personally have not yet taken advantage of this program, but it is definitely something I'm willing to do in the future. I know I should go to SALS, but procrastination, something I will later mention in my list of difficulties of this semester, has gotten in the way of that. SALS offers things such as computer-based tutorials, scheduled one-on-one tutorial appointments, drop-in help, online tutorial coaches, and links to the Internet academic resources. SALS is kind of the all-in-one package that can help any student attain success. So before I wrap things up, I just wanted to talk about some difficulties I've had over the past month and a half. Um, the main difficulty that I faced was forming habits and really forcing myself to learn how to make the most of the resources that have been offered to me through the school. The resources themselves become ineffective if they are not being used to their full potential, which is what I initially had trouble doing. Now, a few specific issues that I've had are procrastination, not being able to force myself to do work and assignments. Also, time management was a big one for me. I found that time management and really prioritizing what to study and when to take breaks and when to put my leisure time, fitting it all together in one schedule was really, really difficult for me. And I found that I wasn't always able to do that efficiently and effectively. So those were just some of the academic difficulties I faced. I obviously, just like everyone does, face many personal issues that everyone goes through during the course of a year. So that added on top of my inability to manage time really kind of made things a little bit difficult for me, but I ended up getting through it. Even though I've already learned so much this semester, I still have a lot to work on, such as the time management thing and my prioritization. However, I'm not too worried as I see these skills are slowly but surely improving. All in all, I am excited for the future and looking forward to furthering my education at DC.